Behold, the Eldar Bitz bin. And by the way, this is, I don't know, maybe half of what we got floating around here. So guys, I went through every single bit in this and pulled stuff I thought would be good for my Harlequins force. By the way, I am simultaneously working on a Harlequins army with allies for a client. So I almost said, you know, lest you think I'm selfish, but guess what? Too late for that. I actually am selfish. So here it comes. All right, so these are the bits that I pulled, and I'm going to see if I can't just show you some of this awesome stuff. In fact, let me get out these Guardians. I need to mark where the video is. Going to get these to the corner. You like that? That way I'll know what you guys are seeing. Okay, so let's get these bits out and just show you some of the things that I pulled. Pretty excited about this. Just going to dump them out. Just move some stuff in here. In fact, I may have to actually get a lot closer than that. Let's zoom in as much as it will go. Whoa. Okay, is that going to focus? Come on, focus in on it. You can do it. Come on now. Nope, I lost it. All right, guys, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Ooh, unless I get like really closer. Let's try that. All right, you like this? You like this production value? Well, you shouldn't, because it's not. Oh, wow, I actually am getting closer. Awesome. Nope. Come on, be good to me. There we go. Okay, so first off, I found this little piece. And by the way, this is a 25 millimeter base. So that's how small that is. So I'm going to put these around. I actually kind of don't like the Mirage launcher things. They seem very laborious to put on. So I'm going to have these on instead. And so these are like holographic emitters or whatever. And then, of course, I found these weapon platforms, but the problem is I didn't find all the pieces necessary for them. So they're kind of not useful. Oh, whoops. And plus I put that on upside down. So that's how that looks. All right. These are cool for leadership type jet bike covers. And these come from the Flyer kit, the Crimson Hunter. I pulled a ton of these covers for Wave Serpent weapons because we usually need to find those and can't. I found this cool weapon. This is a Dark Eldar blaster. So since Harlequins use Dark Eldar and Eldar technology, I figure if I take this blade off, that could be something. Maybe even put it like on a guy. Because quite frankly, in the troop kit, I don't know what I'm going to find. So there's this piece. I pulled a bunch of these. This comes from a Dark Eldar Flyer, the new one, the Void Raven, I think it is. And I also pulled some of these Wraithguard axes. And those just have some cool shapes. They have these little bits and bobs. I could actually, because the thing is, I don't think I'm going to have enough Harlequins embraces, because I want to try at least one unit that's kitted out with those. And I don't even know if I'll be able to magnetize these, because the magnets are going to have to be so small, it's going to be ridiculous. So maybe I can even put on like some generic stuff and, just call it whatever I want. So I found that. That's from a Wraith Lord, and there's another one in here that, I could put that on a vehicle and make something cool out of it. I also found these sort of weapon housing things from and they go like this, I think. Yeah, that's how those come together. And so I don't know, put it on a vehicle, maybe it's some kind of railing. I'm not sure how I'm going to play that, but it's got kind of this cool jewel effect on it. So that's good. Some of these cod pieces could be cool for jet bike fronts, for leader types. And that's the other thing, is making Harlequin jet bikes and just running them as Eldar jet bikes, and getting some Harlequin crew on there, switch out the heads or whatever it is. Here's from a Wraith Lord. That's a fusion fusion gun. I also found these things. Like if you got rid of the dark Eldar like spiky stuff on it, that's gonna, because I want my Harlequins to have like, you know, different kind of weird weapons, you know, that they're all showing their uniqueness. Now this is the Dire Avenger thing, and I actually pulled this for clients because when we're doing a singing spear conversion, you just put that arm on and you switch out. Let's see if I can find one. I found like 6 of those, so that's a good number. So what you do is you switch out this Wraithguard blade. You just put that on the tip. See how much more ornate that is? Hold on, get that centered better. So you just switch that out, and that looks really cool. Let's see, what other bits did I find? I found this. I don't even know what this is from. I think it's from the witches thing. So just going to add that in somehow. Hold on. I'm just sorting through a lot of this stuff here. Let's see. No, I think that might be it. Let me just show you the wad of bits here, kind of spread out. But I'm starting to kind of get to where it's all, you know, just duplicates. Oh, for the Harlequin's Embrace, I found this. See if it'll focus on that. This is the targeter for Dire Avengers. So they supposedly all have this. So I'm just going to cut off the bottom, and that could be a monofilament web projector, I guess. So I found a bunch of those. And, and a bunch of these. Like, these are from the Wraithlord kit. So I'm going to put, like, my jet bikes, or, my various bikes, like Skyweavers and stuff, going to have these, like, things trailing after them. And I think it'll give some good motion. I don't know. It might be too much. Like, they might stick out and be breakable or whatever. But, you know, when I have the kits in front of me, I'll be able to really, you know, kind of pick and choose. Oh, there's the other part of that Wraithlord back vein thing. So that's what those look like. And those can be some really good conversions and turn it into something special. All right, folks, so that was I actually spent like an hour, you know, sorting through the bits. And guys, this is your viewing pleasure. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you got your inspiration for the day.